Hi there guys, in this video I'm going to tell you about 2 free resources that you can use to help you to improve your score on the IELTS paper overall. This is for the general or the academic paper. This is a resource that's going to help you to decide what vocabulary you need to be focusing on in your studies, and I'm also going to show you a free tool that you can use to check that you're including enough of the vocabulary in your writing papers. Links to all the resources that I mentioned today are going to be posted in the description below the video, so you can click on those to go to the page. My name's Rob and I'm a full-time teacher of British English based in Barcelona, Spain. Here on My English Teacher Rob, we're all about helping you to become more fluent and confident in English so that you can, well, pass your exam at the moment. Let's get stuck in. So first I want to explain exactly what the academic word list is. Now basically, it's a list of academic or higher level words that appear across all subjects, and it was originally put together as kind of like a tool that teachers and students could use to decide what vocabulary they're going to study when they want to go to university. It was put together by Avril Coxhead at Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand by taking papers from the 4 different topic areas of arts, commerce, law and science, and then putting the words and vocabulary from those papers through a series of filters. So the first thing they did was, if a word didn't appear across all 4 topic areas, it was removed, gone. This meant that any words that were only specific to one topic were removed, and you're left with only the generic words. Secondly, if a word didn't appear at least 10 times in each topic area, it was gone. And additionally, if a word didn't appear at least 100 times across all of the papers, it was removed as well. Finally, if the word appeared on Michael West's General Service List, which is another list of words which I'll explain in a moment, it was taken away as well. The General Service List is a separate list of words which you probably already know most of these. These are like the first words that you learn in a language, the most commonly occurring words in English basically. Words like buy, shop, happy, good, bad. You already know these, right? So there's no sense in putting those on an academic word list, which is meant for students that are going to study at a higher level, such as at university. So what we're left with then is a list of higher level, generic or non-specialist, but commonly occurring words that can be found on academic tests, which, if you can master them, are going to massively improve your chances of getting a higher score on the IELTS test. Also, they're going to improve massively your comprehension of the reading and the listening papers. Essentially, what this list is doing for you is applying the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, which I'm going to explain in another video at some point. But basically what you need to know is that this is going to allow you to focus your energies and your valuable time on the words that are going to get you the biggest improvement in your score in the shortest amount of time. So let's talk now a little bit about what kind of vocabulary a standard academic text will actually contain. It's usually broken up into about 80% of words from the General Service List, words that you probably already know most of. Another 10% are going to be on the academic word list. So what about the other 10%? Where are they from? 10% of the words on the academic papers are going to be those topic specific words. These are the words that are going to be defined in the band descriptors on IELTS as being like less common lexis, meaning not that they're not commonly occurring, but words that you're only going to encounter when you're studying specific topics. What this means in terms of your study is that it's not going to be enough by itself just to study the academic word list. You also need to combine study of the academic word list with careful study of those less common words that appear on certain topics. That's a lot of vocabulary to get through. Obviously, you're not going to be able to study this and learn it overnight. This is something that is meant to be practiced and digested over a longer period of time, such as 2 or 3 months or longer. What I'd suggest you do is break it down into small chunks and deal with a few words at a time. If you work in this way, you're going to find it much more manageable, and you're going to find it much easier to incorporate it gradually into both your passive and your active vocabulary. What you should be doing is taking it out whenever you've got 10 or 15 minutes to spare, and use a highlighter pen to choose a few words that you are not currently using or that you don't recognize, or you've never seen them before. Once you've done that, you can dig out your dictionary to search for additional information. I'd also suggest using something such as Google News to help you to find additional examples and to provide you with additional context that will help you to understand the meaning of the word. Once you've done all that, it's all about making a conscious effort to include the word when you're speaking and writing. Until you've actually included these words in your speaking and writing accurately, you can't say that you've fully learned them. The next thing you're going to want to do is to make use of the Oxford Text Checker. This is a free online tool from Oxford that allows you to check your text to find out if you're using enough of the words from the academic word list. Now, do you remember how I said earlier that in the average academic text, about 10% of the words will be from the academic word list, right? Well, Oxford has this free tool on their website where you can literally copy your essay and paste it into a box, and they will check it for free to see if your essay contains enough words from the academic word list. If the figure comes back as being more than 10%, then you know that you've done a good job, as long as you haven't gone overboard to like 20% or something. If the figure comes back as less than 10%, then you know that you've got to work a little bit harder, or maybe try to replace some of the words in your text with equivalent words from the academic word list. As I mentioned before, I'm going to put a link to this tool in the description below the video. Question of the day: what are some of your favourite resources for finding new IELTS vocabulary? Stick it in the comments below and share it with the rest of the community. My name's Rob, and here on My English Teacher Rob, we're all about helping you to become more fluent and confident in English. So if you've enjoyed this video today and you've got some value from it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.